got up in the middle of that panel, which, like I said, had Bill Gates, and you said this. So that moment right there, if you could just take me to it for a little bit.
I'm in a very unique role, right? Because I have this freedom. And there's a spectrum, like when it comes to campaigns, especially like No Adra for Apartheid, like there's a huge spectrum of needs. And there's a huge spectrum of like actions that people can take that range in terms of risks from like not even showing your face or your name and just doing work behind the scenes all the way to what Ibtihal and I did, where our faces were posted and reposted online, and our names, our full names, were posted online as well. And I felt like being in the position that I had, I felt like I was the right person to play the role that was needed there, and the role that was needed in these like somebody needs to make the noise, somebody needs to take the risks. And I felt like I was poised to take that on. And more so than that, I felt like, I've been talking about how I was like having my own mental health struggles and like struggling with the loss of my family, the loss, and like also witnessing the loss in Gaza, and how all of that just like made me really question and feel like what am I going to hold on to? What am I waking up for every morning? What am I living for? And at this point, I even felt at times like I didn't want to be here. I didn't feel like change was possible, and I felt like the world was just so dark. Um and I didn't want to be here anymore. And I felt like there was nothing for me to hold on to at a certain point. But then when I joined this campaign and I found these people that I connected with on values that like had a way forward and had a plan and like were very concretely making change themselves. I was I found purpose in that, and I found something to hold on to. And I found like, okay, my job doesn't matter to me. My career doesn't really matter to me. Honestly, at that point, my life didn't really matter to me. But I felt like if I'm going to stay here on this planet, I'm going to stay here to fight. And I'm going to stay here to fight alongside these Palestinians in Gaza who are fighting every single day themselves, despite all of the pain and all of the suffering and all of the tragedy and trauma that they are experiencing by the minute.